This video is about the resources that Miss Elizabeth Haywood uses in her 4th grade classroom. So when I interviewed her, she talked a lot about Studies Weekly. And this is a major resource that she uses in her classroom. And what it is that the students get a weekly newspaper filled with all kinds of information about North Carolina. So since she's teaching 4th grade, the standards for 4th grade social studies is that they learn North Carolina historical facts or about particular, like the North Carolina state bird, state animal, and so on. And so this resource does just that. Every week they get a newspaper and it has a specific character trait that's emphasized for the week, and it defines that for them. It talks about certain hometown heroes, gives information on a particular region, or animals that are native to North Carolina. So what's great about it is that once the students get the newspaper, then they can go onto this website, Studies Weekly, and they can play educational games or take tests that are automatically scored or graded for the teacher, which Ms. Haywood talked about being really fantastic for her. And I'm not able to show too much about the website because you have to actually be a teacher or a student in order to access that information. But this is the actual newspaper that they get. So it's colored and has different segments that makes it really interesting for the students. And it's great for the teacher as well because it aligns with the state standards to your particular area. So Studies Weekly is nationally known, and you can get it in any state that you live in, and it will talk about that, facts about that state. So that's a major resource that she uses. Now, she also is really involved in utilizing projects for her students. So she does this really big project throughout the year called Bringing History to Life, and that incorporates both literacy, language arts, and social studies together. So they're integrated in one big project. And that's where the students pick a particular topic in history that they like. And it's interesting because she actually makes them figure out what the overall concept of that topic is, and then break it down just like what we're doing in class. So they have to figure out the concept, then break it down into the next level where they talk about the particular topic, and then have the facts that support it after that. And so the students will research all of that information and create a research paper, and then they have to create a product that resembles what they were talking about. And so she gives suggestions to them to make a biography bottle where they take a soda bottle and a styrofoam head and kind of create a person out of this plastic bottle if they researched a particular historian. And then they can give an oral presentation about it. They can create a diorama. It's really up to the students, and they get to be creative and set their own boundaries about this project. Another thing that she does is she creates a wax museum where the students pick a historian, and they dress up like the historian, learn all about them, and then they give this big presentation for the school where other students come by and they press the button, and the students come to life and tell everyone about that particular person. So finally, she uses another big resource called Junior Achievement BizTown, which is located in Charlotte, which they, in a few weeks, will actually go on a field trip to Charlotte, to BizTown, And before that, they learn all about financial literacy, like how to write a check or balance a budget, basic economic standards that they have to learn throughout the year. But they make it more fun because if they, again, brings it to life when they go to this field trip, because they actually they get assigned a job and they make a certain amount of money. They get a lunch break and everything. And so it makes it more fun and creative for the students, and as well as memorable for them. So those are her major resources.